Hello everyone, welcome to Sun Mahadasha. What can you expect in the intense 6 years when the Sun or Surya takes control of your destiny? I have all the details for you, including reading from your sun sign and rising sign. Also, I have remedies to guide you through this time. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below. Let's begin. What then is the agenda and purpose of Sun in Mahadasha? The Sun, or Surya, also known as Ravi, is the king of this solar system. He is the giver of life to every living entity. Without him, nothing is happening here. Everything is completely dead matter. So, we should understand that the Sun is the soul, the representation of life itself in our chart. He is the most important planet in your chart. You might think, well, no, that's my ascendant lord or my Atmakaraka. No, the Sun is more important even than those. Those planets represent certain karmas, but the Sun is your sole purpose. The Sun is your Dharma in this life. Dharma, most truly spoken, means those actions that we are meant to do that no other can do. What comes natural to us. Krishna talks about how we should do our Dharma rather than somebody else's Dharma, because that can give us no good at all. So the Sun Mahadasha is a very important, intense 6 years when you will find what your purpose is in this life. I've seen that this 6 years can make a tremendous change in many people's lives. The Sun represents the father, the government, authorities, leader, power in every capacity, status, control, and even health and vitality. Most importantly, he is concerned with righteous action. In the Mahabharata, there is a verse in which Surya says the following: "Trust and be true, serve right as I serve you." It's a good mantra to keep in mind in this Mahadasha, indeed at all time, because when the Sun is your enemy, no other planet can help you. To make the Sun pleased with you, you have to do just two simple things. Basically, you have to be honest, you have to be true, and you have to trust. You have to serve humanity, serve life itself, just like the Sun, who 24/7 is serving every entity without fail as he rises and sets and brings life and existence in this world. So in this Mahadasha, when your Sun is strong and well aspected, you can expect career success, most definitely, because the Sun is about finding your purpose on this earth, what it is that you have to do, where you will make a difference. So you can expect promotion to management position, or in any way going up that ladder for yourself. There is more status. You are very upright, moral, and people look up to you with respect. It's excellent for government work in law, trade. Excellent, in fact, for students who want to get grants and money to help them to pursue their studies. You can get favorable relationship with all mentors, favorable references. People look on you with great esteem and trust. Your father is also likely to be doing well for himself, and your relationship with him can also improve in this time. If Sun is weak in your chart, however, it can be very difficult for you. Authorities, boss, and even father are not really on your side. You can have great difficulties with them. Your father's health indeed will need some consideration. Your health must be watched carefully. Most importantly, you have to try to be honest, because you can find that all sorts of unnecessary worries come upon you by government agencies. There can, at the worst case scenario, be complete loss of job and lack of status. You can feel as though all the energy is being dragged out of you. You most definitely want to put into play Sun remedies as soon as you can. The best remedial measures are those that promote good karma in relation to the individual graha. According to Pandit Sanjay Rath, as far as the Sun is concerned, good Sun karma comes from helping those who are sick. So taking remedial measure to help people honestly from your heart and soul who are sick and suffering will definitely help you in this time period. And what is the difficult sun karma? It's coming from our ego, from arrogance, from haughtiness, from pride. All of these things we should try to tone down and avoid as much as we can in this period. The sun's day is obviously Sunday, a great time to fast, prayer, meditation, and giving in charity can all be done on this day to help you through this period. Let's consider now how Sun Mahadasha will influence everyone. As I have just explained, the sun represents the Atma, the soul, the purpose of your existence. So if you're lucky enough to have the Sun Mahadasha at a time in your life when you can act out in the world, it can be most helpful for you. Even if it is stressful in some ways by its position or aspect, you will still be opened up to what your soul purpose is. It just might be a little more difficult to achieve, but at least you have it within your sights, and that's important. Soul purpose means what your soul, your Atma, which is of course part of the divine, is here to achieve in the world. This is something outward, not inward. It's something which impacts on everybody, on other living entities also. Even if your soul purpose is to be a meditator, is to be a recluse, nonetheless, your example will be of great import. So you need to find your soul purpose, and there is no Mahadasha more likely to show it to you than that of Surya, the sun. It goes without saying that people certainly feel an increase in ambition at this time. Even if you hadn't been very ambitious before, just getting on with everyday life, not pushing yourself very much, all of a sudden you'll look around and think, no, I can do better than this. I can be somebody better than who I am. I'm made for better things than what I'm doing. And it's very important to you also that people see that in you. I've seen people change the way they dress, the way they organize their life, everything. They can look like a completely different person in this short period of time, because how you appear to the world, how you are valued in the world, becomes extremely important to you. Authorities will become of great importance to you also. You get respect from authority with a well and strongly placed sun. You also respect authorities yourself. All of a sudden, you are looking up to people in authority with awe. You value them, you praise them, and they reciprocate with you. So this is why you can do so well. The other reason, of course, is that the sun inclines you to dharmic action. Dharma means action which is natural for you, which you are meant to do, which you are actually empowered to do. So action coming from your soul purpose is definitely going to be purer and get you better results. Dharma also means that you are acting righteously. You don't want to cause harm. You don't want to do things that are going to be immoral. And this upright way of being, this moral way of living is essential in this Mahadasha. Your mental state in the Sun Mahadasha, if Sun is strong, is really good. You are on the ball with everything. All of a sudden, you're seeing straight ahead. You know what your goals are. You know what you want to do. You're purposeful. You're definitely feeling as though all of your doubts and insecurities have fallen by the wayside. You have a job to do, and 24/7 you are focused on doing that job. That is why people are so successful in this time period. But if Sun is afflicted, then you feel so much weight, as though people are always criticizing you, getting to you. It's so difficult to do what you are meant to do because you begin to doubt yourself. This is why remedies are so important, because you will find what you are meant to do, even if your sun is afflicted. And no matter how difficult, if you just get yourself onto that path in some way, your mental state will lift up and you will feel a great increase in confidence, because that's what the Sun Mahadasha wants to give. The Sun wants to give you power, confidence, and self-belief more than anything. When it comes to health, Sun is the actual giver of health, the giver of the life force, prana, that subtle breath which permeates every living entity. Therefore, health in this Mahadasha can be quite extreme. If your Sun is strong, you can be in the best health of your entire life. You are full of vitality, and even if you are older, you feel years younger than your actual chronological age. But if your Sun is afflicted, you've got to be very careful with your health, because Sun rules the whole constitution itself. You can have issues with your eyes, with your back, with your spine, with your cardiovascular system, with your heart, circulation. There can be fevers and even sunstroke. So such a lot of difficulty comes when the Sun is afflicted. So take utmost care of your health. Career and status in some Mahadasha will definitely take off for many people. You see, the Sun wants to promote you, wants you to have success and honours through your hard work and your integrity and absolute respect for authority. Great things can happen. Sun is strongest in the 10th house of the chart, where great success can certainly come. But wherever is your Sun, just by doing an honest day's work, by giving your heart and soul, you will certainly get noticed. It's about honesty. It's about hard work and integrity. But if you have an afflicted Sun, there can be great difficulties with authority figures, with your boss, superior, and it can be terribly hard. There can even be job loss sometimes. But do not become disheartened. You need to find your soul purpose. So maybe that was not the right path for you in any case. Sun Mahadasha and wealth. It's interesting. The Sun represents government, authority, tax collection. Do not be tempted to avoid taxes. Pay your taxes at this time. Don't want to preach everybody, but this is what the Sun is about. I think it was Jesus Christ who took a coin and said, "Pay unto Caesar what is Caesar's," yeah? When his disciples said, should they pay any taxes? Well, the answer is yes, you have to do this. So no matter how you like to just cut a little corner here, cut a little corner there, everyone, be careful. The Sun sees everything. But even if you seem to be coming at a loss, by doing your honest day's work, by paying what you are supposed to pay to the government, respecting government, you can come out of the most difficult situation. The Sun will reward you always. Yes, the Sun has to do a little bit with the 5th house, so you could say speculation may be favorable if your Sun is strong, but be careful. Once again, gambling is not what the Sun is really about. He's about dharmic action, so it's not really advised. What you should do is work hard, believe in yourself, and the Sun will definitely reward you. When it comes to relationships in this 6-year period, just like I've been discussing about paying your taxes and doing an honest day's work, the same applies to relationships. As a dharmic planet, the Sun promotes marriage, so marriage can happen. But what is really promoting is honesty and integrity. So anything outside of that, like having affairs and so on, is really ill-advised in this period. Well, probably any time, but definitely in this period, because the Sun, you want the Sun on your side. You want the king of the universe supporting you, don't you? So be careful. Nothing gets unnoticed. So try to promote honesty. If you're not happy in your relationship, talk about it with your partner. That's the honorable thing. If you are happy, tell your partner. Just be fully engaged in doing what is the dharmic action, and relationships will definitely take care of themselves at this time. What is the best time to experience Sun 6-year period? Well, the Sun matures at age 21, so without doubt, your 20s is very fortunate. If the Sun is strong, you can find your soul purpose. If you have the Sun Mahadasha in your childhood or in your teenage years, it's also good if strong, because you can have good relationship with your father, with teachers, authority figures, and this can help you grow in confidence. But if the Sun is afflicted and you have it in your youth, it can be very difficult. You can actually lose confidence in yourself because of difficulties with father, authority figures, maybe teachers. You're just not finding that self-assurance, but still you learn valuable lessons. Sun always does that. What's going to happen in your 30s and 40s? You're going to get status promotion if the Sun is strong. And in your later life, government agencies, authorities help you most certainly. Let's now consider how to judge the Sun Mahadasha from your chart. 3 factors you have to take into consideration, everyone. The first is, which is the house ruled by the Sun in your chart? The Sun only rules one sign, and that is Leo. Where is Leo in your chart? The issues connected to that house will become prominent in this 6-year period. If you have Leo rising, it's all about you. It's all about you starting off in a new direction in life. If you have Aquarius rising, it's about your relationships, business partnerships. If you have Taurus rising, it's about your domestic life, home, and family. The second factor is the sign and house of the dispositor of the Sun. The Sun is placed in a sign in your chart. So where is the Lord of the sign gone? Let's say you had the Sun in Aquarius in your chart. Where has Saturn gone? If the Sun is in Taurus, where has Venus gone? The Sun is in Gemini, where has Mercury gone? The condition of that dispositor will give you the final result of this Dasha period. If your Sun is in Leo, then the dispositor of the Sun is going to be Mars. Why is this? Because the Sun is exalted in Aries sign. Therefore, for Sun Leo people, Mars will give you the final result of this Dasha by judging his placement and condition in your chart. Your final judgment will be the sign and house placement of the Sun in your chart. The signs I will consider in a minute. Parashara discusses the house placements favorable in Mahadasha as a Kendra, 1st, 4th, 7th and 10th, including Trikone, 5th and 9th. And indeed, he even includes 11th house in this judgment. If the Sun is in any of these houses and is strongly placed, particularly in own sign, Multricone Leo, or exaltation Aries, it is especially favorable for success, prosperity, wealth, and all favor of the government in this Mahadasha. He leaves no stone unturned to the benefits you may have in these cases. However, if the Sun is in the 6th, 8th and 12th house, it's not auspicious unless the Sun is in a very strong sign, whereby you may get mixed effect. One thing for sure, if the Sun is in these difficult houses, 6th, 8th and 12th, you should take remedy as soon as you can. Considering now the sign position of the Sun in your chart, which can be applied to all Virgo charts also. If the Sun was in a fire sign in your chart, Sun in Aries, Sun in Sagittarius, Sun in Leo, this is most favorable for you because the Sun is in the sign of his own element, fire. Aries, you are going to go far in this Dasha. Your education is going to go to the topmost success. You can have children also. You are feeling creative, powerful and full of enterprise. Even if you have a Sun afflicted in this sign, you may have obstacles, but you can overcome them all. Do not give up. Keep on firing ahead. Keep on powering ahead. Your Lord Mars is so in tune with the energy of the Sun. You will get so much favor every time you believe in yourself, put forward your ideas creatively and with enthusiasm. If the Sun was in Sagittarius at your birth, this is also favorable. You are a very dharmic person, and as I've discussed, the Sun Mahadasha is all about being in tune with your highest soul purpose and your highest Dharma. Actually, the sun rules the sign ninth from Sagittarius, so you can expect that you will gain favor of teachers, mentors, gurus, even find guru in this 6-year period. Education, higher education is superbly aspected for you. Foreign travel, foreign interests are also excellent. If your sun is in Leo, Multicone, and own sign, your sun is powerful. Even if afflicted, you will overcome every obstacle put in front of you with perseverance and fixed determination. Watch for your pride. It could be your downfall. As I've said, that's the only minus factor. You are going to go far promoting what you are meant to do in this life. Again, you have to see aspects to your sun, house placement of your sun, many things to see. But whatever is personally shown for you, it is truly your soul purpose. So anything which you feel drawn to, that you feel that you have to start something specially new, it's definitely meant for you at this time period. People look on you with enormous favor. You can become promoted. You can become manager, administrator, anybody in charge of other people during this time period. You get basically where you most need to be. If your sun is in an earth sign in your chart, sun in Taurus, sun in Capricorn, sun in Virgo, it's a little more tricky now. The sun energy is not in tune with the earth energy at all, because don't forget, fire will scorch the earth. So caution is needed at this time period. But there are some favorable factors for Taurus, because the sun rules your 4th house and is actually a functional benefit for you. So you actually can make the best of this as long as you keep on pushing ahead regardless. Laziness won't help you, because Venus and the sun are not friends. So you have to maybe curtail social life. You have to put aside some of your pleasures in this 6-year period. It's not an easy time for you, Taurus, but wow, what success can be yours. You can become promoted. You can get new home, control of a home situation that was outside of your control before. You can feel happy, absolutely grounded. You can get new vehicles in your life, cars, all of these luxuries, they are all there for you, but only through tremendous hard work and application. For Capricorn, it's a lot more tricky. The sun in Capricorn is not in tune with the sun energy because it is ruled by Shani Saturn. You don't make quick decisions. You like to work slowly, quietly, perhaps a little bit behind the scenes. You're not in tune with the necessity of promotion in this sun Mahadasha. Pushing yourself forward isn't really what you like to do. Again, aspects to your sun from, say, Jupiter, Mars can change this for you. So you have to look at the aspects. But the sun rules the 8th house from Capricorn. So definitely for Capricorn sun, there will be unexpected events in this 6-year period, particularly financial, family matters that have to be sorted out. So it's a little bit disconcerting for you. You feel always on the back foot, as though you're always waiting for something to not work out, basically, that you have to suddenly attend to. So you feel anxious and ill at ease. Try to take relaxation and try not to get into difficult situations, either with your father or with authority figures. That could work out badly for you. If your sun is in Virgo in your chart, it's a little bit pressurized for you. Sun is your 12th lord from Virgo. Leo is behind Virgo in the zodiac. So you feel as though people are on your case very often in this 6-year period. There's a lot of pressure from superiors, bosses, authority figures, government, even taxes, so on. There's a lot of expenses, definitely. So it's a worrying time for you, Virgo. Take some time out for relaxation, meditation, because you could actually gain from foreign travel, from actually going into a retreat, somewhere where you can have some peace, quiet, and spiritual guidance will definitely help you in this anxious and unstable time. If the sun is in an air sign in your chart, sun in Gemini, sun Aquarius, sun Libra, Sun Mahadasha for you is so much about other people in your life rather than your own goals. It goes like this. If your sun is in Gemini, sun is lording Leo, third sign from Gemini. Therefore, it's so much about your siblings, your immediate family circle. Big interactions with them are very crucial turning points in this 6-year period. Your skill base, though, can increase. You can gain fantastic training that helps your career in this period. Travel is definitely going to be happening almost constantly. Watch your communication skills. Watch you are careful in how you speak to other people. If your sun is afflicted, you can get yourself into some very sticky wickets if you are not careful. Speaking to others, conversations that you have with others, try to be diplomatic. It can get out of control. But on the whole, it's an exciting, changeable Mahadasha for you. If your sun is in Aquarius, you've got a little problem because Shani and the sun are enemies. But Aquarius is a good sign for the sun in some ways. You are public service orientated. You often work for the government. You like to serve other people in your career. So sun is going to promote you if it is well placed by house. You're going to get to the top of any service orientated career path. You're going to be favored by authority. You're going to be looked on with great favor, and success is definitely going to come to you. But if you are more entrepreneur working for yourself, it's going to be a little more tricky because the sun, as I say, is an enemy to your Lord Shani. So obstacles in enterprise, business, etc. can be often seen. If you have sun in Libra in any chart, be cautious in this Mahadasha. Libra is a debilitation sign of the sun. So much for you is about pleasing other people. You feel this need acutely. You're very diplomatic, very friendly. People get on with you well, but sometimes promoting yourself, pushing forward is difficult for you. Again, aspects to the sun may change that in your case. Here's the thing, in this Mahadasha, so much depends on your network circles because this is your 11th sign from the Libran sun. So you could expect that you will make very many good friends and helpmates in this Mahadasha. They could actually promote you in your workplace. Wealth could actually increase for some of you, but there can be health issues. You can be under quite a lot of stress, quite a lot of pressure from authorities, and you need to watch out for that. If you have sun in water signs, sun in Cancer, sun in Scorpio, sun in Pisces, it's very excellent for you many times in this Mahadasha. Again, look to the aspects of the sun. The sun in Cancer is very excellent for your family life because sun and the moon have a friendly relationship. The sun is obviously working with the moon to create life on earth. Sun is a father, moon is a mother. You're very concerned about your family life in this 6-year period and your financial life also. If the sun is strong in your chart, well placed, good house, good aspects, you can get great wealth in this 6-year period. You can stabilize all of your financial situations that may have been difficult before. Family life becomes strong, purposeful, happy for you. But if there is affliction to your sun, watch finances. It can get completely out of hand. But on the whole, it's a favorable and purposeful Mahadasha for you. If the sun is in Scorpio in your chart, this is a very good, strong placement for the sun. You have such power and inner determination. Nothing deters you when you set your mind on anything. So when you get into the 6-year period of the sun, the Lord of your 10th house, a malefic who becomes benefic for you, you find the doors open to you due to your persistence in past times. Now you are able to walk through those doors. Promotion, success can definitely be within your grasp. Some of you go for a whole new career in this period, starting again from scratch. This is excellent. Even entrepreneurial things, which are not generally favored for some people in this Mahadasha, go very well for yourself. You are setting out in a direction of success. But if sun is afflicted, there can be conflict with boss, with superior, with authority figure, which means that you have to tread very carefully. But because the sun is favorable for you, you can overcome these obstacles with care and diplomacy. If your sun is in Pisces in your chart, this is a very interesting factor for you because Jupiter and the sun are good friends to each other. So you do a lot of things in this Mahadasha that make you feel spiritually fulfilled, particularly service-orientated activities. Why is this? Because Leo is ruling from Pisces, the 6th house, and therefore all factors of service to other people, helping the sick, helping those in need, giving of yourself, giving of your time in your profession is going to favor you. You will get the favor of superiors, bosses, when they see your hard work and your service attitude. Watch your health, however. It can be quite a stressful time, so you have to be careful of that. Finally, let's make judgment by the ascendant rising sign in your chart. You can judge this by your D1 birth chart, but also by D9, D10, and any Virgo chart also. You can even judge by having the moon in ascendant, Chandra Lagna chart. Let's begin. If you have Aries rising, Aries in any Virgo chart, this is an excellent 6-year period for you. Make the most of it. Even if the sun in your chart is afflicted, you can still gain some benefit. This is how good it could get. You see, the sun is your 5th lord. It's going to bring you back past life good karmas. Doors open to you that was shut before. Education is supremely favored. You will get the highest honors in this period. Your relation with your children is superbly aspected and new children come into your life. You are going to find great gain in extremely surprising ways. Even speculative financial gain can be yours. But the most important thing is that the Mars and the Sun are so in harmony that your confidence soars to a new high. You are not afraid anymore. You are moving ahead with extreme confidence. You see, you've just been through Venus Mahadasha, which is tricky for you as your 7th house lord. Now you are fully in control of your life. You feel as though whatever you want to do, you can do, and you can. Be creative, be innovative. Start new enterprise, get promotion in your job, start a new job. Whatever it is you feel impelled to do, it is your sole purpose and you should definitely go for it. For Taurus rising, Taurus in any Virgo chart, Sun is your 4th house lord. The 4th house lord being malefic becomes a great functional benefic for you. The Sun is great for Taurus. The Sun brings out your confidence, your assurity. You feel that you've landed on your feet. Your 4th house is highlighted. Nothing means more to you than permanence, security, safety in your life. These can definitely become greatly improved for you. Even if your sun is afflicted, you can improve factors in your home and in your domestic life, given a little bit of patience. Education is superb also. You are going to go from the bottom rung to the top rung in this period. Your status actually benefits from this inner confidence, and you can actually get great success from superiors having favor because they see in you a sense of purpose and they reward you. If you have Gemini rising, Gemini in any Virgo chart, it's a mixed Mahadasha for you. Depends so much on the strength of your sun. But the 3rd lord is a malefic lord for you. The issue is your communication becomes stressed, and you become quite stressed also in this period because there's not a real direction. There's so much shifting and changing in your life. How's it happening? Family situation is difficult for you, with your cousins, with your siblings, even with your father. There is stress in these relationships. Even if sun is strong, that will be there. You want to move, you want to change in your life, but you're unsure of your actual direction. But positive aspect to your sun give you skill base. You can have retraining in this 6-year period that puts you in a very strong position. So make the most of any skill-based opportunities and certainly go for those. Watch communication. You become a little bit stressed, as I say, in this changeable 6-year period, and you can say things which you regret. So you have to watch out for that. If you have Cancer rising or in any Virgo chart, the Sun is the second lord of your chart, ruling the second house. Therefore, it's quite a stable period. Moon and Sun are good friends, but this is a neutral factor. It's not one of your strongest Mahadashas, but it certainly shouldn't destabilize you. You can increase wealth to a great extent if your Sun is strong, well placed in your chart. You can end up more financially stable at the end of these 6 years. You're going to work tremendously hard. Family matters come to the fore, and you can sort out so many issues in your family, getting great support from them, again according to the placement and the aspects of the Sun. If there is any affliction to your Sun, expect some destabilizing financial factors though to definitely come to the fore. You must be very cautious with your investments, pension schemes, everything to do with long-term factors and family matters again. But mostly you will get on top of these and you will find this a satisfactory Mahadasha, most certainly. If you are Leo rising, this is the Dasha of your Lord the Sun. It will be superb for you. It's a very short period, but it's a time in which all of a sudden the doors that were shut to you open. People notice you. You can get fame, renown. You are in the limelight in some way, most certainly. You are feeling confident, healthy, vital, ready to push ahead with your life, even with an afflicted Sun, where there may be some conflicts, particularly if he is afflicted by Shani. There can be authority figure conflicts, spouse conflicts, so on. You come out of it okay. You come out of this knowing that you've made the right decisions and you are on the right path. You can start a whole new career, a whole new enterprise in this time period. Do not be afraid to start things from scratch. You are definitely on the right road for yourself. Go with it because the Sun is definitely shining for you. It's your Dasha. It's all up to you. If you have Virgo rising in your chart or any Virgo chart, Sun is your 12th lord. This is a bit of a strange Mahadasha for you. Mercury and the Sun are not always on the same wavelength, but from Mercury's point of view, the Sun is helpful. So you can find that you benefit from foreign lands, from people from foreign lands in this 6-year period. Travel abroad can definitely help you. You like to be on the move, but it has to have a purpose. Study, research, anything where you need to be alone is definitely favored too, particularly occult subjects. So you will enjoy that definitely. You've got to watch your monetary factors though, because the Sun is the lord of the house of expenses. They could easily get out of control, which will stress you. So a certain amount of stress, a certain amount of instability will be definitely there in this 6-year period. Stronger is your Sun, stronger you will overcome these issues, certainly. If you are Libra rising, Libra in any Virgo chart, Sun is your 11th lord and has a mixed aspect for you because the Sun and Venus are not really on the same wavelength at all here. You are a very personable person, but as the 11th house lord, Sun can bring some stress in your friendship network circles. There can be some disturbances in your friend circle and you don't like this. You find it very disturbing. You like to be on good terms with everybody. You will bend over backwards to maintain that normally, and it won't be possible, unfortunately. Some friends may leave your life for some of you, but absolutely not all. Stronger is your Sun, you can overcome these issues. But the good news is your income should improve because Sun is your 11th house lord. So wealth is definitely favored for you. You can get promotion. You can get favor of superiors. Watch your health though, because you are stressed in this time period and that can definitely impact health matters for some of you. If you are Scorpio rising or Scorpio in any Virgo chart is rising, this Mahadasha is supremely successful for your career and indeed for wealth and success in your life. Sun is a friend to your ruler Mars and is the ruler of your 10th house. As a Kendra Lord, he becomes a great benefic for you. So 6 years to power ahead, Scorpio, because doors will open to you in your professional life that were shut before. You will gain all success. You will gain great promotion. You will get your dream job. Whatever it is you are looking for, it will be handed to you on a platter, depending on the strength of your sun. If your sun is afflicted, there will be obstacles, but you will overcome them by the strength of your 10th house Lord. Superiors favor you. Father favors you. You can go so far with so much support behind you. Wealth will certainly increase, and your health becomes stronger in every way. It's a very favorable period indeed. If you are Sagittarius rising on any Virgo chart, this is an excellent time period for you. The sun is your 9th house Lord, promoting you to find your true direction in life, metaphysically, spiritually, in religious matters, and in finding guru, mentor, or teacher. This is superb. You find the philosophy that makes sense to you. You are always searching for some deeper meaning in life. You will definitely find it in this 6-year period. You could find guru and become definitely dedicated to that guru in this period. You can find superb openings in your higher education. Great success, the highest honors can be yours. Going into foreign lands will favor all of you. People from foreign lands open doors and promote you. You may have to start a whole new career path though, because this is the 12th house to your 10th house, but that could be very favorable. Finally, father helps you. Father's family is definitely going to promote you and support you depending on the strength of your sun. If you have Capricorn rising or Capricorn in any Virgo chart, this is a mixed Mahadasha, but there are some good factors. The Sun and Shani are not good friends, so some caution is required, particularly in joint financial matters, as the actual Sun is your 8th house Lord. So joint finances, spousal finances come under some stress, but if your sun is strong in your chart, well aspected, you can increase joint financial factors. Business success is definitely going to be yours. Investments, pensions, savings can go to the topmost level for you and be most successful, but you need to have a strong sun for that. For most of you though, there will definitely be some unexpected events, family concerns which you have to go through, but you will make the most of this time because you are patient. You are able to work slowly, meticulously, and to be completely honest. You have to be honest about all your financial difficulties. Gain help if you need it, and help will be there for you. For Aquarius rising or in any Virgo chart, the sun is your 7th Lord, a malefic that becomes benefic for you, but still, he is not a friend to your Lord Saturn. So some tension is always there at the back of this Mahadasha, but there are great possibilities. The sun as your 7th Lord can get you married in this period. You can also start a new business, particularly with a partner. That's the thing about Sun Mahadasha for Aquarius. It's about cooperating with other people, not going your own way. And you are a very independent person, so this becomes a little bit difficult. But doors can certainly open to you when you cooperate with others. You can get promoted in your work. You can get business success most certainly. So watch your health, because this is a miracle Lord and you become so stressed that you can actually damage your health by not having enough time for relaxation. Take some time to yourself and everything will be good. If you are Pisces rising on any Virgo chart, Sun is your 6th Lord. Therefore, some stress in your life will definitely be there. There's a lot of changeable factors outside of your control. Relationships can become a little bit destabilized, but still depending on the strength of your sun, you will overcome these issues, certainly. The one thing is, though, that your service attitude comes to the fore now. The sun rules the 6th house of service. So if you are in any medical field, this Mahadasha could be extremely good for you. Medical work, service work, working in large institutions like prisons, hospitals, schools, you can go to the top now because people notice your absolute dedication. But it won't be easy. There will be so much stress because things are always changing. 6th house, however, improves over time. So the end of this Mahadasha should be generally better for you than the beginning. Take some time for relaxation, constantly de-stress, and you'll be fine. Up on your screen now, all the other Mahadashas, check those out to plan ahead with your life. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below. Goodbye for now, and God bless everyone.